Remember when getting one new game was the highlight of your entire month? Back then, that one game felt like magic, like unlocking a whole new universe. Today, we get 10 releases every week. And instead of celebrating, everyone's stressed, overwhelmed, and somehow complaining. We begged the universe for more games, and the universe responded with, bet. Then delivered a tidal wave. Now, we're drowning in so many options that choosing something to play feels harder than beating a Souls boss with one hit point left. What's up, gamers? I'm John, and welcome back to Jay's Gameverse, where nostalgia hits hard, real talks dig deeper than a secret dungeon, and gaming chaos is always on this menu. Today's topic is wild, because it's about something none of us expected to become a real problem. We finally got the dream we've always had. More video games than ever. But somehow, it's turned into one of the biggest headaches in the gaming world. The dream became the burden. Abundance turned into overload. And gamers are struggling, not because we don't have enough to play, but because we have way too much to play. So let's break down how gaming went from something slow and magical to overwhelming and chaotic. There was a time when getting a new video game felt like a cosmic event. Rare, exciting, unforgettable. You didn't get dozens of games. You didn't scroll digital stores. You were lucky to get one game every few months. And that game became your whole world. For me, that game was Xenogears on the PlayStation 1. The game that didn't just entertain me, it transformed me. I can still remember the music, the moments, the emotions, everything about it. Back then, when you got a new game, you didn't just play it, you lived it. Even the PlayStation Magazine demo disc felt like treasure. You'd replay the same 4 demos like they were full-length campaigns. Today, we scroll past more games in 1 hour than we played in a year back then. And maybe that's why each game used to feel so special. Who remembers Blockbuster weekends? They weren't just about gaming. They were a lifestyle. Before algorithms, before digital stores, before infinite choices, you walked into Blockbuster and you felt that immediate hype. You picked one game for the entire weekend. No switching, no scrolling, just one decision that defined your next 48 hours. And when the game was great, it felt like you found treasure. When it was terrible, you suffered for 3 days. But if that game went hard, you returned it Sunday and rented it again the next weekend. It was like a long-distance relationship with a PlayStation case. We didn't have variety, but what we had was meaningful. Christmas as a gamer was a different level of magic. It turned every kid into an absolute angel. Chores were done, homework finished, no arguments, no drama, because of one game that could change your entire holiday. My mom once said, "Santa sent me money to buy your game." And I listened. I didn't question the thing. Santa had a bank account? Santa wired the money to my mom? Perfectly reasonable. That one gift powered months of happiness. Today, we have entire libraries we barely touch. But those childhood memories, those stay forever. The fewer games we had, the stronger each one hit. Fast forward to today, and gamers are facing a brand new boss fight. Content overload syndrome. In the 80s, we saw around 141 releases a year. By 1995, around 1,000. In 2024, Steam alone dropped 18,000 games. That's nearly 50 games a day. That isn't variety, that's chaos. Welcome to the age of choice paralysis, where having too many options doesn't make us happier. It freezes us. You open Steam, you scroll again. You check Game Pass and you scroll again. You check PlayStation and you scroll again. And then you turn off the console. Because choosing feels harder than studying for finals in college. The dream became the problem. JRPGs and MMORPGs used to be perfect for our lives. Deep, emotional, long adventures that demanded time. Time we had as kids. Now, a JRPG is a 100-hour commitment. An MMO is basically a part-time job. And as an adult, especially as parents, gaming hits differently. Your kid takes a nap, you sit down, and boom! You got 14 minutes to play before life pulls you with Argo. Starting a JRPG now feels like signing a mortgage. We have the greatest games ever made, but not enough time to enjoy the genres that shaped us. Let's talk about the final boss, the backlog. Mine is around 60 games, and that's not a backlog. That's a digital cemetery of unfinished dreams. Game Pass, PlayStation Plus, Steam sales, humble bundles. These aren't deals. They're backlog traps with marketing. And half the time, we don't even play anything because of choice paralysis. Picking a game feels like filing taxes. You stare at the screen, you scroll, you overthink, and then you end up playing nothing. Or you end up scrolling on TikTok. We wanted unlimited access. Now, we're overwhelmed by it. Now let's keep it real. Modern gamers are spoiled in the funniest way possible. We begged for more games for decades. And now that we have thousands dropping every year, we're stressed, overwhelmed, and asking developers to slow the down. Imagine telling your 10-year-old self, in the future, you'll have unlimited games, and you'll hate it because there's too many. Younger you would slap you with a memory card. Somehow, we reached the point where having too many masterpieces is an actual problem. So, here's the real question. Are we living in the golden age of gaming? Or are we drowning in our own wish that has come true? Do we have too many games and not enough time? Or is it both? Maybe gaming didn't get worse. Maybe life just got busier. Maybe part of growing up as a gamer is realizing we'll never experience everything. And that's okay. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. I want to hear where you stand. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, drop your backlog number, subscribe to Jay's Game Burst, and share this with a friend drowning in their own backlog. Check out our merch store and join the Discord. Links are in the description down below. And as always, keep grinding, keep shining, and remember, say something kind to someone today. You never know how much they might need it. I'll see you on the next level.